Second division of the Duane Rigg Memorial. Race 6 in the card, $2,447 the purse. 50% to the winner, 25% for second, 12% for third, 8% for fourth, and 5% for fifth. Looks like number 3, Awaring Ledoux, definitely the filly to beat here. She's 6 for 8 this year with a second and a third. Sixth race, Philly Pacers have reached the gate, and Bob Gutter has the mobile starting gate on the move. Cullen's Dancer, Hart Walker, Give Me a Reason, Tom Simmons. Awaring Ledoux, Mike Rogers, T.K. Gimlet, Rick Schrock, Incredibrod, and Alan Bowen. Phillies at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off in pace, and Cullen's Dancer on the inside, but Awaring Ledoux, the 6-time winner, drives out and then grabs the lead here as we race into the first turn. It's Awaring Ledoux and Mike Rogers, and they're rolling right on here, folks. We just had a new track record in the first division of this race, and Mike Rogers is zooming around the first turn with this Warrior for Peace filly. He leads by 10. He's trying to take her back. You see him leaning back there and trying to rate the filly. She's been winning all summer. She's a very talented animal, and she leads now by about 6 lengths, and Mike continues to try to rate her. She's off the quarter in a very snappy 28 3/5 of a second. 28 and the 3. Now, the track record for 2-year-old pacing fillies was just set here, 201 and 2. This filly is really burning here off the 3/8. She's at the head of the stretch, and Mike continues to try to reel her in a little bit because there's some nice fillies in this field, and he doesn't want this filly to spend herself here in the early going. She's past the half. Give Me a Reason is right there second. Incredibrod is there third. The half, folks, 58 1/5 of a second. The half, and 58 1 over this lightning fast racetrack. It's still Awaring Ledoux, the Warrior for Peace filly, and Mike still got a hold of her off the half at 58 1. But now Tom Simmons, the veteran, is lurking dangerously there second with Give Me a Reason. Alan Bowen got a real shot here with Incredibrod. She's third on the inside. Cullen's Dancer's racing a fourth. We got a quarter of a mile to go with T.K. Gimlet at the back. 3/4 and 129 and 2. And folks, they're going to break the track record just set, I believe. Up front, it's Awaring Ledoux, and she's amazing here. She leads by 2.5 lengths. Give Me a Reason, who's got the perfect trip, but Incredibrod is also being along the rail. Got to catch her. This filly off a half and 58 1 is game towards the wire here. It's Awaring Ledoux. Give Me a Reason trying to come on. Awaring Ledoux's going to win it. Awaring Ledoux in a monster mile. Give Me a Reason will be second. Incredibrod is home third. 2 minutes, 1/5 of a second. 2 minutes, 1/5 into the Illinois State Fairs. We're now just about 10 days from the eliminations at the Illinois State Fair. This filly will be there. She's owned by Ron and Dee Phillips of Petersburg and Jess Fergie of Platteville, Colorado. Ron Phillips was the former Menard County Sheriff, a multi-term county sheriff in Menard County. Ron then went to work for the U.S. Marshal's Office for the Central District of Illinois, and then he retired a few years ago, and him and his wife Dee went to training standardbred horses over at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. They train about a dozen there. Mike Rogers has been associated with the Phillipses since their start. He drives a lot of their horses very, very capably. Let's give her a big hand, folks. There's Ron and Dee Phillips and Mike Rogers with the fastest 2-year-old pacing filly ever at the Brown County Fair, Awaring Ledoux, 2 minutes, 1/5 of a second. This is the Duane Rigg Memorial, and the family of Duane Rigg is trackside now to make that trophy presentation. Duane Rigg, a long-time Fair Board member. He was the track superintendent here. He took a lot of pride in making this track one of the fastest in the state. Many records were set back under Duane Rigg's track supervision. But Duane Rigg would be absolutely amazed at how fast we go these days. The Duane Rigg Memorial to Ron and Dee Phillips, Jess Fergie, Mike Rogers, and Awaring Ledoux, who just won for the 7th time in 9 starts. in 2003.
Mike Rogers, let's get a quick word with our winning driver. Mike, looks like she about pulled your arms out of their sockets. Are you tired?
She's a little handful. I'll have to put a little mini bit on her next time.
A handful and maybe a different bit to make her more drivable next time. This filly is probably head of the state fair, Mike. The Isoba race, would that be right?
That's right, yep. She ain't staked to the Illinois Big One race.
All right, we'll wish you best of luck for the $5,000 race. Mike, congratulations. Good job.
Thank you, Kurt.
Mike Rogers, ladies and gentlemen. And little background on Mike. Do we have any former high school